Hello everyone. Welcome to this quick video presentation on medical certification of cause of death, during which I will answer the question, how do I certify a COVID death? This quick video is a part of the Tata Memorial Center's Unit for Strengthening Cause of Death Data, MCCD training videos, and is specific to medical doctors who certify causes of death. My name is Dr. Sanchita Saram, and I am working as the MCCD e-learning country coordinator with the CDC Foundation, supporting data for health initiative activities in India. I support MCCD training activities through the Unit for Strengthening Cause of Death Data based at Tata Memorial Center. In this quick video, I am going to explain the process to correctly complete MCCD form in cases of COVID-19 deaths for medical doctors. Let me first start by explaining what I mean by MCCD. Medical Certification of Cause of Death, also known as MCCD for short, is the reporting of causes of death on one of the three specific forms used in India. Form 4 for facility deaths, Form 4A for non-facility deaths, which you can see here on the screen, and postmortem reporting form for deaths referred to the medico-legal death system. The MCCD form is required by the Registration of Births and Deaths Act of 1969. The standard MCCD form is developed by World Health Organization, also known as WHO, and implemented by countries as it is or slightly modified. The WHO recently revised the MCCD International Form in 2016. You can see this WHO MCCD form on the screen. This version has not yet been adopted in India, but is expected to be reviewed and adopted at some point. Given the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic and the need for good quality cause of death data on this virus, it is important to know how to correctly certify COVID-19 deaths. When certifying a death due to COVID-19, there can be three ways of reporting COVID-19 as cause of death as per World Health Organization standards. The death was due to confirmed COVID-19, the death was due to suspected or probable COVID-19, or the death occurred with COVID-19. Let me clarify this distinction as the Government of India has specified the need for clear and correct certification of COVID-19. In pursuance of Supreme Court direction, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare of Government of India has provided two guiding principles for official documentation of COVID-19 deaths. First, COVID-19 cases are those which are diagnosed through a positive RT-PCR or molecular test or rapid antigen test RAT or clinically determined through investigation in a hospital or inpatient facility by a treating physician while admitted in the hospital. So these would be deaths due to confirmed COVID-19 or deaths due to suspected COVID-19. Secondly, deaths occurring due to poisoning, suicide, homicide, deaths due to accident, etc., will not be considered as COVID-19 deaths even if COVID-19 is an accompanying condition. So these would be deaths with COVID-19. Let's look at each of these guiding principles one at a time, starting with the first principle on deaths due to confirmed or suspected COVID-19. To certify a case that is due to confirmed or suspected COVID-19, medical doctors need to know the COVID-19 case definition. COVID-19 has four types of case definition criteria: clinical, diagnostic imaging, laboratory, and epidemiological criteria. When considering a COVID-19 diagnosis as a cause of death for reporting COVID-19 on MCCD certificate, medical doctors need to confirm COVID-19 by using one of the above mentioned criteria. This is important from the point of view of differential diagnosis of COVID-19 from many other disease conditions. In this example, the medical doctor confirmed the COVID-19 diagnosis using diagnostic imaging and laboratory criteria in combination with clinical and epidemiological criteria, and reported the confirmed case specifically in the MCCD form. COVID-19, a confirmed case led to pneumonia, which led to acute respiratory distress syndrome, which resulted in death. This is a death due to confirmed COVID-19. In this example, the medical doctor could not confirm the COVID-19 diagnosis through diagnostic imaging or laboratory criteria, and most likely used clinical and epidemiological criteria to determine that the patient died of suspected COVID-19. COVID-19, a suspected case led to pneumonia, which led to acute respiratory distress syndrome, which resulted in death. In this case, the death is due to suspected COVID-19. The guidelines for official document for COVID-19 death also present three scenarios for official documentation of COVID-19 deaths. In scenario 1, COVID-19 cases that are not resolved and have died either in hospital settings or at home will be treated as COVID-19 deaths. Depending on the diagnostic criteria used, this can be certified as a death due to confirmed COVID-19 or a death due to suspected COVID-19. In scenario 2, the ICMR found that 95% of the death take place within 25 days of being tested COVID-19 positive. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has expanded the scope to 30 days and states that deaths occurring within 30 days from the date of testing or from the date of being clinically determined as COVID-19 are deaths due to COVID-19, even if death takes place outside hospital or inpatient facility. Depending on the diagnostic criteria used, this can be certified as death due to confirmed COVID-19 or a death due to suspected COVID-19. In scenario 3, the guidelines for official document for COVID-19 death, a COVID-19 case admitted in a hospital or inpatient facility that continues as the same admission beyond 30 days and a death occurs, the death will be treated as COVID-19 death. Depending on the diagnostic criteria used, this can be certified as a death due to confirmed COVID-19 or death due to suspected COVID-19. Now, let's look at the second guiding principle in the guidelines for official document for COVID-19 death developed by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare within the Government of India. In this principle, death that occur due to poisoning, suicide, homicide, an accident, or other unnatural death will not be considered a COVID-19 death even if COVID-19 is an accompanying condition. This is an example of death with COVID-19. In this example, the underlying cause of death was pedestrian struck by a car, and COVID-19 is mentioned as the other significant condition which led to death, and it is listed in Part 2 of MCCD form. COVID-19 was included since the medical doctor used the diagnostic criteria to confirm a COVID-19 diagnosis. However, it is included in Part 2 since patient died from an unnatural death, not due to COVID-19. This is a death with COVID-19. In cases of unnatural deaths, COVID-19 will never be the underlying cause of death and should not be reported on the lowest line used on MCCD form in Part 1. Instead, it can be reported on Part 2 of MCCD form as the other significant condition contributing to death. Remember, a person dying of COVID-19 will have COVID-19 listed in the causal sequence of Part 1, which can be confirmed or suspected COVID-19. A person dying with COVID-19, for example, from an unnatural death, will have COVID-19 listed in Part 2. Let's review some case examples to ensure you have the skills to correctly certify deaths due to confirmed or suspected COVID-19 or deaths with COVID-19 in India. Let's go through case 1. In case 1, a 67-year-old man presents to the hospital with 6-day history of shortness of breath and dry cough. He was unable to take his temperature at home but feels hot and has night sweats. He has a past medical history of hypertension since 10 years and chronic renal insufficiency since 6 years. The patient recently traveled from Pune to Mumbai 2 weeks ago during the lockdown period when Mumbai was experiencing increase in COVID cases and deaths. The travel was necessary to see a specialist for acute myelogenous leukemia, AML, diagnosed 1 month ago. The patient was admitted to the hospital with a fever of 103 degrees and transported to the medical unit. Chest X-ray indicated a bilateral pneumonia. He underwent a nasopharyngeal swab for COVID-19. The patient became worse overnight and required intubation. He spent 20 hours on the ventilator prior to death. The COVID-19 NP swab returned positive. Let's think about the MCCD for this case. How would you present the causal sequence? What times needs to be used for the time interval? And what is the underlying cause of death? Let's see how to correctly certify this death. Let's go through the MCCD form for case 1. In this case, the immediate cause of death is acute respiratory distress syndrome with a time interval onset of 1 day prior to death. Acute respiratory distress syndrome was due to pneumonia with a time interval onset of 1 day prior to death. Pneumonia was due to confirmed COVID-19 with a time interval onset of 7 days prior to death. Confirmed COVID-19 is the underlying cause of death in this case and written on the lowest line used line C. The decedent has a 10-year history of hypertension, 6-year history of chronic renal insufficiency, and 1-month history of acute myelogenous leukemia, which contributed to death but was not part of the causal sequence. Therefore, they are reported in part 2. Note that the decedent suffered from shortness of breath, dry cough, etc. Remember, these are signs and symptoms and you do not write them on the MCCD form. Report only detailed medical conditions in a causal sequence with time intervals on MCCD forms. The case will be coded with an underlying cause of death of confirmed COVID-19, which in ICD version 10 is U07.1. Let's go through case 2. In case 2, a 60-year-old man goes daily to a crowded market and forgot to bring a mask 3 days in a row. A week later, after coming back home from the market, he feels tired and weak. Later that day, he starts suffering from fever, shortness of breath, and dry cough. He refuses to get the COVID-19 test done and decides to quarantine at home. He was treated by his family physician but does not improve even after 3 days. He finally decides to get the COVID-19 swab test. While returning from COVID-19 testing by auto rickshaw, he was struck by a truck in an accident. He was admitted to the hospital immediately. He was diagnosed to have multiple fractures of the skull and a cerebral hemorrhage. On the same day, his COVID-19 test result is positive. The patient succumbs to the injuries of the accident the very next day. Let's think about the MCCD for this case. How would you present the causal sequence? What times needs to be used for the time intervals? And what is the underlying cause of death? Let's see how to correctly certify this death. Let's go through the MCCD form for case 2. In this case, the immediate cause of death is cerebral hemorrhage with a time interval onset of 1 day prior to death. Cerebral hemorrhage was due to multiple fractures of the skull with a time interval onset of 1 day prior to death. Multiple fractures of the skull was due to struck by a truck while traveling by auto rickshaw with a time interval onset of 1 day prior to death. Struck by a truck while traveling by auto rickshaw is the underlying cause of death in this case and written on the lowest line used line C. The decedent had a confirmed COVID-19 test which contributed to death but was not part of the causal sequence, hence decedent died in a road traffic accident. Therefore, confirmed COVID-19 is reported in part 2. Note that the decedent suffered from fever, shortness of breath, and dry cough, etc. Remember, these are signs and symptoms and you do not write them on the MCCD form. Report only detailed medical conditions in a causal sequence with time intervals on MCCD forms. Let's go through case 3. In case 3, a 57-year-old man returned 3 weeks ago from visiting family in Delhi during lockdown period when Delhi was experiencing a spike of COVID cases and deaths. He followed lockdown restrictions but used taxis to visit family and did not consistently wear a mask. During his visit in Delhi, he was notified that a family member he visited multiple times was diagnosed with COVID-19 and hospitalized. He has a past medical history of hypertension, obesity, and obstructive sleep apnea. He has been complaining of being tired with fatigue and malaise for the last week. He also complained of feeling warm and sleeping poorly at night due to chills and what he called a fever. For the last 3 days, the patient has had a dry, non productive cough. He was preparing to go to see his doctor when he suddenly collapsed and died at home. His family called his doctor to home to declare and certify his death. The family told his doctor about his symptoms upon return from his trip and visit with a family member diagnosed with COVID-19. Let's think about the MCCD for this case. How would you present the causal sequence? What times needs to be used for the time intervals? And what is the underlying cause of death? Let's see how to correctly certify this death. Let's go through MCCD form for case 3. In this case, the immediate cause of death is probable COVID-19, with a time interval onset of 1 week prior to death. This is the only cause listed on the MCCD form and can be considered as the underlying cause of death mentioned on line A. It is acceptable to write probable or suspected in MCCD certificate if you are not sure of the diagnosis or the condition which led to death. In this case, a COVID test was not performed, but the decedent showed signs of COVID as per the standard case definition of the disease. So, it is acceptable to write probable or suspected COVID 19. The decedent had a history of hypertension, obesity, and obstructive sleep apnea, which contributed to death but was not part of the causal sequence. Therefore, these conditions are reported in Part 2 of the MCCD form. Note that the decedent also suffered from fever with chills and a dry, non productive cough. Remember, these are signs and symptoms, and you do not write them on the MCCD form. Report only detailed medical condition in a causal sequence with time intervals on MCCD form. In conclusion, when certifying a death due to COVID 19, remember that there can be three ways of reporting COVID 19 as a cause of death as per World Health Organization standard that are also detailed in the guidelines for official document for COVID 19 death published by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India. A death can be due to confirmed COVID 19, due to suspected or probable COVID 19, or the death occurred with COVID 19. Remember, correct reporting of cause of death for every death is essential. Medical certification of cause of death, MCCD, is as important as what a doctor writes in a patient's case notes. The cause of death doctor report in MCCD form influence policy and planning of health programs. I hope you enjoyed this quick video and now understand how to correctly complete an MCCD form for COVID-19 deaths. If you are interested in completing a training on correct medical certification of cause of death, please attend our 4 hours e-learning course available on Omnicourse platform. This course is eligible for 1 CME credit point and 100% free of cost. The details of the course are mentioned in the description box and available on the Unit for Strengthening Cause of Death data website, Tata Memorial Center. Enroll now. Thank you and goodbye.